quite a bit. I'm here to show you a Silverstone race in F1 2013, and I'll show you a replay of the whole race. And yeah, it's going to be a long video. I might do halves of it. I'm going to do, the first half will be the first few laps until the pit stop, and then the second half will be the laps after pit stop. So here we go with the first half of the race, and hopefully you enjoy it. I'm using Sebastian Vettel, by the way, just to let you know. Yeah, see, I'm using Sebastian Vettel. And I hit off Massa at the start there. I go down the side of Hamilton at the third corner here. And into turn 4, we lead the race. And we clip the bollards and fly just a little bit there. That was a good moment. Well, it was a good moment to see, but it wasn't good for my car. And down towards the old pit straight, Hamilton is gaining on me a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty good so far, isn't it? Whoa! I have the keyboard hacks of taking Maggers and Beckett's flat out. So there you go. So Hamilton's still all over the back of me as we're heading towards Stowe. It's still the first lap of the race. Still the first lap, able to go wide. This is the first lap, just saying. As now we're on to the second lap of the race. And moving on to the second lap as we come around the final corner. Yep, starting lap 2 now, and into turn 1. Lap 6 is our pit stop, so yeah. And now Hamilton's trying to... Yeah, we went wide at turn 3. That's what cost us a position to Hamilton. But we just decided to cut across the track. I don't know why. But Hamilton went off the track anyway, so he didn't catch me, so that's a good thing. As Webber moved up to second now. My teammates. It's a Red Bull 1-2 at the moment in this Silverstone race. As we go wide out the exit of Brooklands there. Coming into Luffield. Taking it pretty well there. Is down the old pit straight. As we have Mark Webber on our tail. Coming to Cops. It's like this is on TV. Oh shit. It's like this race is on TV. Sorry, and then I went wide a little bit out of the eggs and maggots of Beckett's as I was trying to put my charger in. And I got passed by Webber and Rosberg, but Perez was trying to get me there as well. And then we go back down the inside of Rosberg into this corner. But Rosberg did hold it around the other side. Perez was trying to get me as well. But then, we cut back across again. And that was a good moment as we start lap 3 of this British Grand Prix. And this is the replay, of course. But that was a great battle between me and Rosberg and Perez in there. But Webber takes the lead. Yeah, I'm the Red Bull that's on screen. I'm Sebastian Vettel. There. As now I come down towards the straight, the Wellington straight. We're on board with me as we come down the straight. As we come into Brooklands, to go a little bit wide, trying to catch Mark Webber. I believe it's Mark Webber anyway. Yeah, it is Mark Webber. Because Lewis Hamilton went off. Was that Rosberg? No, it's not. Yeah, actually, no, yeah, it is Rosberg, because he went back around the outside as Perez was trying to get me, so Rosberg is ahead of us on the 3rd lap of the British Grand Prix. Whoa! I'm just about going to the grass at the exit of the Magazine Beckett's complex there, as we're gaining on Rosberg. Here we are, into Stowe, gaining on Rosberg. As into the Vale chicane, corner cutting it just about, as we trying to get a much better exit on Rosberg. We do get a much better exit on Rosberg. We're all over the back of him down towards turn 1. It's Webber versus Rosberg versus me into turn 1. As we go wide at turn 1, can we get Rosberg? Into turn 3, up the inside. And we just about touch wheels, but Sebastian Vettel, that's me, takes Rosberg for 2nd place. And we catch Mark Webber for the lead. I'm commentating like this is live, but this is not live. This is done before. So Rosberg trying to fight back at me into Brooklands, but yeah, I'm just commentating what happens in the race. So, you know, if you can't see, you can hear me. You can probably see it though. As a Vettel, that's me, yeah. And Rosberg is all over the back of me, down towards Cops, and look at this, Rosberg right up me. He's going to destroy his tyres doing this. But we actually go wide. He's actually going to destroy his tyres. I'm pretty sure that Silverstone has become my favourite circuit because it always serves up thrillers. And this was a pretty good race. It wasn't a thriller, but it was a good race. So that's why I'm filming it for you guys. I'll just adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. There we go. As we have into the Vale chicane, we cut a little bit. I'm a bit of a corner cutting Jehovah in this game. It doesn't matter, as Webber actually gaining on Webber down towards turn 1. It's the 5th lap, I believe. I believe this is lap 4 or lap 5. I'm not sure. I think this is lap 5 because the start of lap 4 was when we passed Rosberg. So this is lap 5 now, I believe, because the start of lap 4 was when we passed Rosberg, and this is the start of lap 5, so if you can hear me, hopefully that's good. But coming into Brooklands, chasing down Mark Webber into Luffield. Hopefully we can get him. Just to say, I never got Mark Webber in the race, just to spoil you, so sorry for spoiling, but just to say I never got Mark Webber, because I'm not fast enough in this game to catch AI cars that are like that far ahead, so, and I'm using intermediate AI and them don't even get on them, so, there you go, there's Mark Webber, and there's me coming through, taking, yeah, I was trying to take that corner flat out, that's why I went wide, and then, after that, Rosberg is all over the back of me, and Rosberg, side by side, and Rosberg gets past me into Stowe, and wow, that was a good pass by Rosberg, side by side action, but we can trying to go back down the side of Rosberg, hopefully, or just taking it down the inside, but we get the move done, tight move there. We start lap 6 at the Grand Prix. I believe this is our pit stop lap. Yeah, I believe this is the pit stop lap, I think this is the pit stop lap, as Rosberg was trying to get us there, so he just made me crash into him, so I believe lap 6 was my pit stop lap, so I don't know, but this is me, all over the back of me is Rosberg. Rosberg's all over the back of me as I come down towards the Wellington Straight. Rosberg is literally right up my rear wing. I'm coming into the Brooklands. Into Luffield. I said after the pit stop, I said I'll be doing a second part. Of course, it's the first part of the race. And I'm coming into Cops. This is a good race so far. Well, it was a good race, gotta say. Yeah, you can see Webb has disappeared. As Rosberg trying to get me, and we made a big mistake, and Rosberg gets bumped. Alonso's through, and there's Alonso going off. And this is the madness part. Kimi goes through, he gets bumped off. Rosberg trying to get past, and he gets past. That was the madness moment of the race. As we all come into the pits for our pit stop. So this is, after this pit stop, I'll stop the video. So we go into the pits. After the pit stop, I'll stop the video here. So we switch to hard tyres. And I'll pause it there. After we go out. And yeah, I'll just stop it there. So I'll just stop it there. So hopefully you enjoyed the first half of this British Grand Prix race. And I'll see you guys on the second part next time out. And goodbye.